How to win her back, 3 tips you don't know, but should. When it comes to winning a girl back, most men get it wrong. They either mess up the right approach somewhere along the way or use the wrong one to begin with. And it's easy to see why when one takes into account their various sources of advice. So with this in mind, this article will offer a few practical tips for any guy that's trying to rebuild his relationship. Tip number 1, she wants you to win her back, you just don't realize it yet. The key word here is win. But unlike in those Hollywood chick flicks, which wrongfully lead men to believe that winning back a girl entails a string of apologies, excessive gift giving, and other erratic acts of this sort, in real life the opposite holds true. What she really wants from you is a challenge, and to prove this point I want to remind you of this simple fact: we always want what we can't have. It's basic human nature. Therefore, the harder you push to be with her, the less she'll ultimately want you. What you must do is turn this concept on its head and act accordingly if you want to win her back. Tip number 2, set her free and she'll ultimately come back. If you're desperately holding on to her for fear of losing her altogether, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. The only thing you can hope to accomplish with this approach is to push her further away. In contrast, if you give her the time and space she needs in order to realize what she's lost, she'll come back to you through her own free will. And do you know why? Because nobody truly appreciates anything until it's finally gone. And this goes hand in hand with tip number 1. It's all about becoming scarce to boost your overall value in her eyes. Tip number 3, winning her back is easy, holding on to her is the challenge. If you've been paying attention so far, then the approach you need to take in order to get this girl back should be painfully obvious. However, winning a girl back is only half of the equation. Holding on to her is the true challenge at hand. It's all too common for guys to get back together with their girls just to lose them a short while thereafter. So don't be too eager to jump into the relationship even if she's ready to do so herself. You must exercise some self-control and only give in to her a little at a time if you want this reunion to last. In conclusion, while there are many more things you must take into account if you want to win her back, you can use the above 3 tips to point you in the right direction.